Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Down here in this beautiful 240, this is a very nice boat. I mean, it's got everything. And hey, kudos to the new owner. You did it right. You know, the only thing I would have done, maybe had them add a couple USB ports, maybe over there. You always can get adapter for the 12 volts. They're doing away with those nowadays in the cars and trucks. You always can get an adapter that comes into that. Amazon's got them, that comes out into USB. Probably 7-Eleven's got them. But if I hooked up another one, I'd probably hook up a USB over there. And down the road, I'd get a synoix camera for the front. Other than that, I think you damn near got everything I would have got. Maybe electric crab dabbit. For me, I do a lot of crabbing. I used to anyway. So if it was mine, I'd have that. But other than that, man, good for you. 86, 12 on the XSV. Awesome unit. Got it all dialed up. Your autopilot, tiles, data, combos, radar spot on, GPS spot on, your autopilot spot on. Look at the room you got in here. You can put 6 people in this boat and still got that kind of fishing room back there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that anchor. So the tide's coming in like this, so I'm going to go ahead and fire this motor up. I'm going to go ahead and spin the boat around like this. Because then when I drop the, let me see, tide's coming in, so if it's coming in, if I'm dropping here, it's going to go underneath the boat. But if I go this way, I better back this way because the anchor is going to go right here. So I'm going to go sideways actually, right here. Okay, now we're going to see what this bad boy will do. Put it in neutral. Then we're going to hit that switch, which is right here. Yeah, I can see there's a problem. See how that went off to the side of that? Yeah, I even got the news going. See how it jumped off of that right there? So I'm going to put this down for a second. You're going to have to maybe put a guard on that so that chain doesn't drop off that anchor pulpit, because I can see that happening. And see what happens here. And then what you do is you just release that until you see slop in the line. So right now I can shut that motor off. A little bit more. There. See how it went like that? So then what I'm going to do is power the electronics on. And when you turn this one on, it's going to turn this one on back here as well. But don't touch this until that's totally low. Let's see, now it's spinning us around, so it grabbed. The anchor did. So we'll turn the live well on here. And I'll show you this while we're anchored up. All the goodies. Got some inspection caps to get to the bilge pumps and your seacog valves. In case you have a leak in your live well or worse down, you can shut the valves off. This got the F250 4.2 liter. Awesome motor, great on fuel. These hewescrafts are just awesome on fuel. Yeah, we're locked in. T25 smart move on that. You could troll for tuna with that thing. It does about 10. I'd say a good 7. You can get the 7 out in the ocean with that. Then you get this, there's your live well. Then if we want to turn it off, you go ahead and you can hit this switch, and then you can hit the switch up front if you want. So I'm going to shut it off here. Fish box is this fish box here. It's on an aerator that's going to pump it on out. You got your wash down, that works. There's a shut off valve. If you don't have this hose hooked up, Make sure you turn that valve off or put this cap on. If not, it's going to shoot water in here when you're underway. And Berkeys, or whatever you want to call those, Birkins, kick butt. You think those ain't heavy duty? I'm telling you, to release them, all you do is pop this and this pops off, or you can rotate them. You got your front, that's your tilt right here. And then you got here, and these are stiffer than heck. I don't even know if I can do that here. Let's see, I'll put this right here. Huh, see, every time you try to show it, oh, there you go. You got to do it through the front. See how, then you put your rods in there and pops them. Batteries are up underneath here. I'll put this up here for now. Then we'll pop this water drain when you get water on the deck, right into your bilge, but it's got a good gutter system. Put my knee there. There's your 10 micron. I've replaced that once a year, no matter what. You got insulated fish box. Here's for your heater. Use kerosene. There's your valve down there to let your water in the fish box either go into your bilge. Like, say, what I would do is leave that open. You pull that drain plug, and that way at home, if it rains, you won't have this full of water. But if you want to macerate it out, you turn the valve the other way and you hit the switch over here and it pumps it on out. With this bad boy here, you got nice trays. There we go. These are lockable. You got rear deck steering. You can steer from front and the back. And now that this turned on, you can go ahead and transmit just by touching this and then hitting this right here. Hit transmit. Whoop. Then recenter it. Recenter it. There you go. And we're at GPS speed. That's on the swing. We might be drifting. Let's see. Let's see here, 0.3235. Last year for Israel to purchase weapons from us. That's a fraction of $350 billion over the last few years, if you remember. Now keep in mind, Israel is keeping at bay the same terrorists we spent $5 billion and 3,000 plus American lives in Afghanistan and Iraq, fighting them for 20 years. See, that speed should go down to about 0. Keep an eye on Starbucks. There we go. Okay, there's your radar popping up. You got this I set for B and this I set for A. So when you hit this, it doesn't change this one over here. So that there's at 750 feet. You got a 1/4 mile there. And these Phantom radars are kick. I mean, these suckers, they'll pick up birds flying by. Green, safe, going away from you, kind of a red or an amber coming at you. On here, you got echo trails if you want to put on here. I put your autopilot tile up here. And if you want to know your ties, you just hit toolbars and there's your ties. You want it bigger, you just hit this and there's your ties. You can go to your celestial. Let's go back here. Go to the moon phase. There you go. You can go a year out on this if you wanted to. Currents, if you want to see the currents, you pop this up and it would go nearby stations. And it's trying to find them. Hello, Newsmax. And then you go Coos Bay right here, and there's your currents. And then you can pop it up here big. And what's nice on here, you can go back and it takes you right back into the combo, hit close and it gets rid of that one. I can get rid of this, but I just leave that one up. Yeah, we're holding 0 miles an hour. There you go, we're anchored. And if you notice this depth right here, if you turn around and say, well, how come I don't have a depth? Hit the power key, enable all sonars, then go back, and then it's going to start. There's your depth, 44 feet. Live well, we'll turn that off. Courtesy lights, you hit that, and that's that one. Nav lights, accessories, bilge pump, wiper. Down goes both, up goes driver's side on this. Horn works here. These are for your big LED light, bright. And then we kick out of that. That's your anchor cord, your heater, and I'll show you that. I already got the setup done on it, so we're good to go. DEC controls. You got trim assist on this bad boy, and you've got variable trim like cruise control right down here, trim up and down. It's electronic shift, trim tabs, key switch, storage. You've got your autopilot pump up in there. Swivel seats, sliders, arm adjustments here for the back. You got flip arms, grab handles, changing station right there. Those make into a bed. Very nice. Like you say, it gets a little chilly. Shut this thing here. There you go. Grab handle there. Then this right here. That's this light. Boom! Bright light. Bright light. Shut that guy off. Okay, so then this should be fired up now. I'm just going to touch the screen and hit I agree. There you go. There's your radar overlay, and this is just your autopilot right here, and you can engage it. You can go where to. On here, that gives you your, you can search. That's why I name my waypoints, by the way. Instead of put numbers, you get 1,000, you can't remember. So you say Coos Bay Crab 17, September through such and such. You can then just hit this and then search for it. Or you can search for fuel, like here, ramps, where you can get gas. There's Charleston. Hit way 2 or waypoint 2 or navigate 2, and it'll take you right there, give you all the phone numbers as well. And on the autopilot, you can actually follow